certainly have someone, something to follow, to imitate. But then, in what? That is the matter. And if you just examine, most of the youngsters, they compare, they compete, and they imitate the most imperfect people. They may excel in that particular field, granted. Yes, great actors, great heroines, great fashion models, great businessmen, rich people, very popular, influential people. But then, my brother, without passing judgment, I affirm this. Most of these, they may be excellent in that particular department. Musicians, artists, great scholars also. But then, apart from that particular field, in most of the aspects, they are very, very imperfect. They are very, very defective. Most of them. Their morality, their integrity, their authenticity, fashion models, actors, actresses, great artists, great scholars, there is no guarantee of their integrity of life. And it is these people mostly are competed with and imitated. And we also at times are no exception. And especially the present youngsters. If I am already separated from my companions or from the other youngsters in the outside world, why should I continue to compare and compete with them? And people to become, that's what we shall reflect immediately. It is said sometimes trees and the ridges seem to be more worldly than the people in the world themselves. Trying to acquire the most modern gadgets, maintain a lifestyle which falls to the elite group, saying preferential option for the poor or being in solidarity with the downtrodden and the oppressed, and then seems to be a contradiction. So that's what, just in a lighter way. So the fellow, so maybe just 6 months ordained, and then he begins to compare. That fellow, he was just ordained 3 months back. I am senior to him. Senior by 3 months. I am senior to him, but that fellow has already a bank balance of 1,32,000. I have only 98,000. I am senior. Comparing in what? That's what I have got a good number of my cousins as sisters. So different cousins, they ring up to me. And that's one, my companion, she's a dull-headed lady and she is sent for higher studies, and myself, very bright student, and I am dumped here in this village mission. So what? Is it written that all the bright people should be sent for studies? What is your problem? Just because I am a religious, I cannot go to any mission. And that's why, just in the previous general chapter, vociferously, very strongly I was insisting on this point. It is not necessary that the qualified people, the specialized people should always be put only in institutions. You need not create always special institutions, special ministries for them. Let them also be sent, at least for some time, to the parishes, to the missions. What is the problem? As if parishes and missions means only unqualified people or second-rated people, and then just because I do some studies and have some degrees should be always in the institutions. So what I mean to say is, in which things we make these comparisons, competitions and imitations. And how many of us, my brothers, really compare, compete and imitate with regard to virtues, with regard to values? Yes, my companion or my senior, he is very sincere, he is very devout, he is very much committed, he is very much generous. I should be more than him. At least I should be like him. How many of us really think most of the times about bank balances or about high positions or about foreign chances or about influence? Is this what the Lord expects from us? And that's what I always say, fellow, why you are so much worried about bank balance, man? First be worried about mental balance. And that is what sometimes lacking and shaking.